A very good evening and welcome to yet another edition of the YES101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Jed Abdeen. We start off with a look at your headlines.
Newsfirst headline.
In headlines, Supreme Court upholds SJB decision to expel Harin and Manusha. SC annuls enforcing PCOI recommendations. In international news, Sheikh Hasina's son says she will return to Bangladesh for elections. And in sports, Sri Lanka raised security concerns about England tests due to UK riots. And shifting to news in detail. In local news, Harin Fernando has stepped down as Minister of Tourism, Lands, Sports and Youth Affairs. Earlier today, the Supreme Court of Sri Lanka upheld the decision by the Samagijana Balawegya to expel Manusha Nanayakara and Harin Fernando from the party membership. The court declared the action by the SJB to be both legal and correct. Simultaneously, the court dismissed the petitions filed by Ministers Manusha Nanayakara and Harin Fernando, which contended that the SJB's move to revoke their party membership was unlawful. The bench ruled against invalidating the party's decision, effectively refusing the request presented in the petitions. The hearing took place before a three-judge bench comprising Justices Vijit Malalgoda, Achala Wengappoli and Arjuna Ubesekara, who delivered the final verdict. And also in more local news, the Supreme Court issued an order to annul the enforcement of recommendations made by the Presidential Commission of Inquiry, tasked with investigating allegations of political victimization. The Presidential Commission of Inquiry was appointed by former President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and was led by retired Supreme Court Judge Upali Aberatna. Among the petitioners were former DIG Ravi Senaviratna, retired High Court Judge Padmini Ranawaka, Sandhya Eknaligoda, and the former Director of the Criminal Investigation Department, retired Superintendent of Police Shani Abesekara. The petitions were heard before a three-judge bench consisting of Justices Vijit Malalgoda, Achala Wengappoli and Arjuna Ubesekara. In their verdict, the judges mandated the government to compensate the petitioners by covering the court fees amounting to 150,000 rupees each. And up next is international news.
International news.
And in news overseas, former Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's son says she will return to her country when its new caretaker government decides to hold elections, but it was not clear if she would contest. Hasina fled to neighbouring India on Monday after weeks of deadly protests forced her to quit. A caretaker government led by Nobel Peace laureate Muhammad Yunus was sworn in on Thursday, which will be tasked with holding elections. Up next is your update on sports.
Sports news.
And in sports, the Sri Lanka men's team has raised concerns about the security situation in England in light of the anti-immigrant riots that have erupted in various cities. The England and Wales Cricket Board has responded by reassuring Sri Lanka cricket and the team about the security arrangements in place. Players already in England for the pre-series training have also expressed anxiety about the unrest, particularly as they do not have a security plan covering this portion of their trip. And with that, we wrap up this edition of the YES101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I've been Jed Abdeen. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.